Scotty said he doesn't want to anymore now that I'm older than 18. So speaking of being a young child, older man, last week I talked about an old man offering me to take a shower in his house. So I'm thinking like, oh, nice guy, whatever. He's just trying to be friendly. And so this week comes up, and he comes out, he gives me his Gatorade, no big deal.
Wait, hold on.
Usual.
Is this the same? This is the same old guy?
Same old guy.
Yeah,
Same old guy. From last episode, yes. So
oh my God.
I'm trying to keep an open mind. Whatever. He's just a nice old guy, whatever. So I come up to him and I talk to him, and he's all like, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he's just like, oh, he's like, man, I just want to touch you, and I was all like, oh, it's no big, it's no big deal, and I'm like, so thinking like he wanted to like pat me on the shoulder or something like that, and he's like, I'm like, oh, it's no big deal. He's like, oh, it's no big deal. And I'm like, well, yeah. I'm like, I just try to be careful with COVID and all that. And he's like, would it be inappropriate to touch you? And I'm all like,
and STDs.
It'd be all right, whatever. Like thinking on a completely like platonic level. And then he's like, so it wouldn't be inappropriate if I touched your cock? And I'm like, yo, bro, yo, I swear to God, on my mother's life, this is how this transpired, and I am not making this up, dude. Not making this up. And
you
like
broke
literally,
Josh.
I'm like literally, I'm like, that would be really inappropriate. And then he's like, you're not mad or anything. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm like, but that's just not, not how I roll. And he's like, well, just think of it as it being flattering. And I'm like, all right, well, thanks for the Gatorade, and I will talk to you later.
That's the best thing you could have said. He said, thanks for the Gatorade.
The worst part is I'm out there mowing, like, because I have like, about 13 long strips to do in front of his apartment or whatever, and he's just out there with his legs crossed watching me like a hawk, dude. And I'm just like thinking, I'm like, yo, this old dude just literally asked me to touch my fucking ween. Like let me be real here. If I wasn't as like easygoing and like whatever, yeah, what? I'm like, to this day, bro, today I'm out there, I'm like, yo, I gotta see him next week, and he knows that I know that he asked to touch my wiener.
This is what it's like to be a female, like, everywhere, right? Like, that's now shit. You know.
I have a question. Did you drink the Gatorade?
Oh, of course. But now I'm wondering if I fucked up my Gatorade swag. Like, I'm get Gatorade next week?
I'm wondering if you just got roofied and just have such a high tolerance from the past. Like, I don't know what his plan was.
So, like, that was my first thought, and I was like checking the bottle and make sure it was sealed and everything. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Levoy said anything for a price, Milla, and like my first thought that came to mind, I'm thinking like, how much money you got? Like, I'll let you brush up against my Johnson for a couple extra dollars. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could be a sugar baby. I mean, it is what it is.
Here's my question. What flavor Gatorade though? That's important.
Grape.
So
original grape is that shit. No, if it was a 0 calorie fucking Gatorade, you tell that motherfucker to go fuck his fucking, you beat his ass right there. It's on site.
It's a regular fruit punch.
Okay, regular red. I can fuck with that. That's all right.
Hold on, no. Don't move on from this. Hold on, give me a minute. Go ahead.
Okay, so but like when I first like met this guy, like, he kept offering me pops, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to cut pop out of my diet, you know what I mean? He's like, you don't need to, like, I think he's just being nice, and I'm like, watch my figure. So this motherfucker goes and buys a whole case of Gatorades and starts offering me Gatorades. This motherfucker had a plan, dude. He literally had a plan to fucking like entice with this shit, bro. This shaky ass old man, bro. Like literally, like he like handed me Gatorade, and he's like,
just shaking like that, you might get the best hand job of your life.
Dude, it's a good thing you didn't take that shower. Let's just say that. Like that's
yeah.
It's a good.
I'm almost. I'm almost disrespected. Like I'm like, what? You don't think I have a fucking shower, dude? Like you think I'm really gonna take a time of my day to be like, hey, guys, just take a minute. I gotta go shower. Bathroom, like, yeah.
Let me just talk to my boss real quick, see if it's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like seriously, it's the weirdest shit ever.
Lee said you got to make sure that it wasn't already open, bro. That's a good point.
I made sure. I literally made sure. I'm going like.
That's probably why I was watching you after. Like he's gonna pass out any minute.
Kyler, little did we know, Kyler had a tolerance.
He's out there on the lawnmower just.
I feel fucking great, man.
So my coworker, like my coworker is like super religious and shit, which is fine. And like I was like, dude, like if he would have asked like my coworker, like he might have fought him, bro. Like, and he's like, no, I wouldn't have. Like he's like, but that is
Hey,
fucked
you can
up.
say
And I'm
that.
like, dude. I mean, and that's what we were talking about. I'm like, dude, he's lucky that I was cool about it. Cause like, bro, what if I fucking called the cops for, I don't know if it's sexual harassment or whatever, but like,
see, that's
definitely sexual harassment.
that's why
Well,
that's why gay
he
people are.
propositioned you.
I was gonna say that's why gay people are inherently fucking brave, bro. They got, dude, every time they might get beat up
You
trying
can
to
ask
shoot
the
a
gay
shot.
community. They'll tell you there's a lot of toxic
look,
people.
I can't
Well,
be
yeah,
mad
for
about
sure.
it because
But
like
I'm
I
just-
can't be mad at him for shooting his shot. I was just so flabbergasted about me being.
He
at
just
work,
needs
and
to
then
take.
The
The problem is he's not taking.
mad.
The problem is he's not taking no for an answer. You know what I'm saying?
No means
I
no,
mean,
even for you.
Ryan, what up,
Kyle.
Ryan?
He didn't move. He didn't move past the no, but it's just fucking.
This
it's
time.
weird, dude.
Ryan,
This
wasn't I
time.
supposed to shout something out in the podcast? Ryan let us watch the fight at his house. That was fun.
Yeah, Ryan, come on, let us go.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I
want
just want to let y'all know. Thanks for
That was a
popping
good
in,
fight.
and I appreciate y'all
People
watching
didn't
us
like
third
it.
week in a
Yeah.
row.
I didn't think. Yeah, for sure, definitely.
I like
Thank you guys for
I like
tuning in.
the heavyweight fight, but we might talk about the fight here.
Yeah.
But real quick, I want to show this clip because it reminded me of kind of what Kyler was talking about.
Okay, let's do it.
I just walked through. Yo. I just walked
That's
through
Jack Harlow.
the gayest part of Atlanta. And I think I caught a glimpse of what it feels like to be a woman. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I was getting shot at. Now it felt good, but I've also felt violated.
There.
His ass. I also
Listen.
felt violated.
I know how I'm rocking. I got no issue, but wow.
He said,
Yeah, I gotta look at what it feels like to be a woman. That's what I imagine.
Like, and honestly, yeah, in that situation, I'm thinking like, bro, if I was like a girl my age and like an older man like said that shit to me, bro, I would feel uncomfortable
Yeah.
as fuck, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, for real.
But not even think about like this though. Like you can't do anything. Like as a dude, like you could probably take that old guy. You know what I mean? Like maybe I don't know. He might have been big.
I wouldn't.
dude, he
I
might know
would
some
back
Krav
foundation.
Maga and fucking.
That's true. He might have been in Nam. He might have been in Nam. You've been in trouble, bro. You'd have been in trouble. But I'm just
Even
saying,
if
like,
he was, dude.
My money's on
Go ahead.
Kyler.
Dude can
But-
barely walk. He can literally almost. He can't barely hand me a Gatorade,
Oh,
dude.
it's like,
he
yeah,
can't walk, but he can touch your cock.
Hey,
Apparently.
It's like
You
when
can shake his hand over my wiener.
it's like how
Maybe he
Oz,
needs a cane. I don't know.
it's like how Ozzy Osbourne can barely talk, but then he gets on stage and he's like flying high again.
Fucking sinner.
He got that muscle memory.
that's funny.
Oh my god.